Hey, my name is Clint Arthur, media trainer for celebrities and expert guests. Many people call me Hollywood's top media trainer. I'm also the #1 best-selling author of The President's Code, Common Traits of Uncommon Leaders, and Performance, How to Be Great on TV and on Stage, and the 21 Performance Secrets of Donald Trump. When I was a senior at Wharton, I first read The Art of the Deal, and I have been a student and admirer of Mr. Trump ever since that day in 1987. Recently, I had the honor of hosting Buzz Aldrin and General Russell Honore as two of my speakers at the Leadership Speakers Academy at West Point. So I would venture to guess that on this topic, there is really no one who is as qualified as I am to coach you and advise you on how you can earn your place as one of the greatest speakers in history. Now, I'm not talking about being a successful speaker. Obviously, Donald Trump is the most successful speaker on the planet. I'm talking about your opportunity in the coming years to create several moments of all-time great leadership speaking history. Now, I've created an analysis that will show you how presidents, movie stars, even Mick Jagger know a secret that evidently you don't know, or that your coaches haven't been able to get you to do, or maybe you don't have a coach, but you need to know this secret if you want to earn the place in the history books and in the annals of all-time great leadership speakers. What is the secret? It is when you come to the punchline, when you come to the crescendo of emotion that you want, you do not go down, you go up. You just go slightly up. So watch the analysis, and then you will see. So listen, and I'll be back with you after it's over.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
So bear ourselves that if the British Empire and its Commonwealth last for 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour.
I want you to remember that no bastard ever won a war by dying for his country. He won it by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country.
You can't handle the truth!
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
You see, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend. Those with loaded guns, and those who dig. You dig.
Go ahead. Make my day.
God is my witness. I'll never be hungry again.
All of those clips were examples of those moments being created with the trick. Now, here are some excerpts from one of your thank you speeches from the thank you tour. And every single time you went down, you felt like you weren't going to get the emotional crescendo or impact from the audience, so added an ad lib of some kind. And in the ad libs, very often you go up. But the goal is for you to be able to feel like you can read a teleprompter and deliver a line as it's written by your great speechwriters. They wrote many great lines. And if you had used this trick on those lines, you would have gotten the impact that you wanted, but you didn't. So watch these clips and think about how impactful it would have been if you had just gone slightly up instead of going down every single time and then recovering with a little ad lib line.
And I'm here today for one main reason, to say thank you to the people of Wisconsin. Incredible people. I will never forget you, and I will never, ever stop fighting for you. Okay? Never.
The correct reading of those lines should have been, I am here today for one reason, to say thank you to the people of Wisconsin. And then everyone would have been like, yay! And then the second line should have sounded like, and I will never forget you, and I will never stop fighting for you.
We're going to put the government to work for you. First time in a long time. And just a little while ago it was announced that we were also honored with the Financial Times Person of the Year. So that's great.
The first one should have sounded like, we're going to put the government to work for you. Yay! And the second one should have sounded like, and we were also awarded the Financial Times Person of the Year.
Because the fact is that America's men and women in uniform are the finest and bravest the world has ever known. We're going through something very, very difficult in the world and even in our country. The world has ever known.
Your speechwriters wrote you such a powerful line, but you threw it away and got nothing. But the fact is that America's men and women in the armed services are the greatest that the world has ever known. If you commit that way and go up, you will get the reaction. Because what it comes down to is when you go up and you make that commitment, you're expecting them to react, and they will know it and they will do it.
We don't like seeing people burning our American flag, okay? We don't like it. Instead of jumping recklessly from one intervention to another, my administration will build a long-term strategy for stability, prosperity, peace, and rebuilding our own country, folks. We're going to rebuild our country. We need it. Whether it's building cars, producing steel, or curing disease, we want the next generation of innovation and production to happen right here in America and right here in Wisconsin, right?
There were 3 clips and 3 missed opportunities. The most glaring of them all was, we want the next wave of innovation to happen right here in America and right here in Wisconsin. Now, I'm not saying that everything has to be built to a screaming crescendo. There are definitely moments and opportunities where vocal variety is appropriate, where you can go soft and build to a larger denouement. But what I am saying is that you're missing all of these opportunities every time you go down.
My administration will follow 2 simple rules. Buy American and hire American, right? We're going to do it. Because from now on, it's going to be America first. America first.
Those were 2 huge missed opportunities. The first one. So from now on, it's going to be buy American and hire American. That's the first one. That would have gotten a huge impact. And the second one would have been, because from now on, it's America first. And that is the crescendo. Now, you've seen what I could do for you in just 10 minutes on video. Imagine what I could do for you as your performance coach if I had 30 or 45 minutes face-to-face in person with you to work on the performance and delivery of the amazing writing that your writers have created for you. But for some reason, the teleprompter has proven to be getting in the way or elusive for you. The three areas that we would work on together are, number one, vocal variety, so that you could develop opportunities to end up and create those crescendos. Number two would be the pacing, so that you would seem more natural when you're reading from the prompters because of the pacing that's built into the performance. And then number three, focusing on where are the opportunities, where are the great moments where we can go after history. Because it has been a great honor for me to serve you one-on-one like this on video. And I want you to know it would be my most profound honor to serve you as your performance coach, because I'm looking forward to seeing you on the list of all-time greatest leaders and speakers in history.
And you also said something about going out. I mean, we're so often out of our comfort zone when we ask for ourselves. And you mentioned that that's an important thing to ask of yourself, is how comfortable are you not being comfortable in your comfort zone?
Right. Yeah, pushing through your limits. You know, life begins where your comfort zone ends. And the more you push outside of your everyday life and your boundaries, the more you're going to grow as a person and achieve in this world and create as a legacy.
It's scary.
It can be.
Yeah.
That's when it's great, is when it's scary.
And we also have Clint Arthur, who is a media trainer for the stars, and he is backing Trump.
It was my job to go out and find the single best media trainer in all of the greater Los Angeles area. I searched everything, Google, all the maps, went to everybody. I talked to multiple guys, gals, and landed on Mr. Clint Arthur here, the #1 top media trainer in all of LA. And he did a great job, and it was fantastic, and we couldn't be happier.
We needed a media trainer to help our cast learn how to behave on TV, and there was one clear standout. His name was Clint Arthur, because the man, he has it.